So what I wanted to talk about today was watching your back. I've called it Watch Your Back. Hi, Joan. And it's really about when you make pieces, how much consideration do you give to the back of the piece? Now, many occasion when I'm teaching, hi Jackie, nice to see you. Um, so on many occasion when I'm teaching and we're rolling out with textures, we texture on both sides, and so that we've got a nice finish on the back. Otherwise you're down to kind of polishing and finishing, and that can be quite time consuming. But you could also add some help. I can't hear. Oh, everyone else can hear. I think everyone else can hear. That must be a setting on your end, Nikki. I'm sorry if you can't hear. There's not a lot I can do from this side. um Everyone else can hear. I'm sure everyone else can hear. um So, yeah, watching your back, making sure the back of your pieces are really well considered, either with texture or you've added extra little details. Hi, Francesca. Yeah, everyone's saying they can hear, so I'm sorry, Nikki, if you can't hear, it's something your end from on your settings and things, so you'll have to turn your volume up or do something. So I apologise for that. Um, so yes, I've got a couple of pieces here in front of me, and I just wanted to show you some of the options for adding detail, really. So yes, we've talked about, just putting some texture onto the back of, you can hear. So just putting some texture onto the back, double-sided texture, and that's probably the easiest way of dealing with the back of your piece. But you could also make your piece, and this piece, I've got this piece from long ago. It's got beautiful sort of dendritic agate in there, which I love. And I wanted this piece to have a bit of a narrative to it. So when I saw the stone, I bought the stone from a bead fair, or a fair when I was there, and I just saw the stone and the sort of the little striations in it, and the snow. Well, I saw snow. The white, I saw snow. So I saw this as like a little scene, a little winter scene. So I imagined like a little rabbit in its hole and looking out into the outside of the little rabbit hole, but the roots would be coming down into his little hole, and that was the sort of the story behind this. And then for the back of this, I wanted to treat it as part of that narrative story. So I created like a bit of a storm scene. So it was meant to be like a whirlwind or storm scene. Now, the only thing with this, I was making this piece for an exam piece, if you like. But literally just before I finished setting this stone, I dropped it, and literally a little shiver of the side of the stone broke away. So it never set really, really nicely. It's a little bit ugly on the back, which is a shame, because the intention was there to make it really nice. So if I show you the back, hopefully you can see there's like this little whirlwind kind of thing going on. That was the snowstorm as well. So I thought about the back and added some detail to the back of this piece as well. So watch your back. Add some interest to the back of the pieces as well. It makes it, just a little bit more finished, a little bit more interesting. And that was that piece. I also got another piece I wanted to show you. And this is a piece I did on a workshop with Holly Gage. Now, if anybody's familiar with Holly's work, she does a workshop called repousse, which traditional repousse is like using a sheet of silver into some bitumen, and you use tools to kind of tap out this design. Well, she does a really innovative metal clay version of this by working in polymer clay. And I did her class many years ago, and this was the piece I created in that class. This is a lovely sea turtle swimming in the sea, and I absolutely love this piece. This means a lot to me. And I actually made the sea turtle shell quite three-dimensional, so it really does pop out. Hi Elaine, sorry. Hi Elaine. Sorry Elaine. No worries, you can catch up. So I really wanted to make the seashell quite three-dimensional. So I did kind of put some polymer behind this to push it up to give it more shape, so that on the back I could add a baby. So I added a little tiny baby sea turtle onto the back of the piece as well. So it's those nice little surprises that make a piece really, special, I think. This was another piece I did going back years ago, a couple of years ago, with Wannery Tanner when she was doing one of her innovative, deep stone setting things with her fabulous tools. I absolutely think these tools are amazing. They're not cheap, but they're amazing, and you get these amazing kind of patterns. So the back of that had to be finished as well. So this is a fabulous, oh, hang on, I'm getting in the wrong place. This is a fabulous amber that I had, and I used all Wannery's little beautiful little cutting tools to create this piece. And of course the back and the sides all work together as well. Linda, morning from West Coast Canada. Morning, Linda. How's the weather in Canada today? And this was another piece I wanted to show you. So this is one of my this is my Earth Dragon piece that I created. And again, I wanted to, he's quite a statement, he's quite big. And I wanted to make sure that, again, that I put a lot of detail, not just on the front of this, but onto the back. So the detail into the wings of sort of almost like bone structures, the little lines in there. I wanted those details onto the back, and down his tail here, I wanted to create a little bit more of an interest to the back of the piece as well. So yeah, really I want to say that, do work on the back of your pieces and make them as interesting as you possibly can. So Linda in Canada is saying, it will be close to 40 today, but very smoky due to the forest fires. Oh gosh, I hope it's not choky fire. Yeah, there's a lot of awful fires going on at the moment, and we're getting lots of reports from on the news about Greece and some of the islands around Greece and Turkey, and how challenging it is for them right now. People are losing their homes and having to move off the islands of where they live, and oh, it's awful. So yeah, well, I feel sorry for anybody that's losing their homes. It's just must be absolutely heartbreaking. Hey, so but yeah, back to our silver clay. So yes, when you're making your pieces, do give your backs of your pieces some consideration. Whether you're just going to texture them or add little details of to the narrative story. But yeah, make the backs of the pieces just as nice as the front, as well thought out. It will give you that little extra bonus, if you like, especially if you're putting these in for competitions or anything like that. So yeah, give that some thought. It's short and sweet, really. That's as much as I was really going to go into today. I'm sorry this is a real short one again. I have been working on this project, and it kind of consumed a lot more of my time than I really imagined I was going to think about. I was going to give this more time today to prepare for this, and I really haven't, and I do apologise. But work on the backs, get some great stuff going on. I'm working on some new projects to hopefully bring you some new online distance learning courses. I'm working on a new craft cast. I'm working on some workshops for some retreats that are hoping to happen, fingers crossed, next year. So we'll be in a better place, let's hope so, when everything all opens up again. We're doing pretty well here in the UK with the vaccine, and things are starting to feel a little bit more normal now. So I'm hoping life is starting to get better for you too as well. And I'm picking up and moving on. So yeah, although there's lots of change happening and then we're having to adapt to these changes and different ways of life. But yeah, I hope your day is good. I'm leaving you here for today. Once again, I'm kind of not going to be here again next week, simply because this time next week I'll be coming live to you on the telly via Jewelry Maker TV. I've got a show next Wednesday from 3 till 5. So if you wanted to join me then, you can tune in to Jewelry Maker TV, and I'll be doing a demonstration, a very short demonstration on Jewelry Maker TV. They've got some little fireable gems they want me to promote for them. So if you'd like to join me then, I would look forward to seeing you then, and you can always message in there too. So thank you for today. I hope you're keeping well, keeping busy, and I'll see you in a few weeks' time. Take care.